Just when I thought, when I was telling my young girls that's going to school this year, when they go to different places, just when I thought, well, you might be going a little too far, Ty, when I'm saying, hey, when y'all go into the bathrooms, use y'all phones and look at everything, whatever around there, because it can be some strange stuff in there. People can have like these small little hidden cameras and all that. I thought I was going a little bit over the top, but not anymore. Nah, not anymore. Is the Dealio Fokios and Fokioramas. Welcome to the channel. I'm Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, which I'm greatly appreciative of. Follow me up here. Follow me down here. Click this. It helps me. Don't you want to help me? Thank you. When you subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification. It will bring out a drop box for you to select all notifications. Make sure you do that. Last but not least, don't forget to check out the other channel, Man, Husband, Father. And this is going to go along with that. Being a man, being a husband, being a father. So y'all know the school year has started, and my mentees are going back to school. A few of them, well, not a few, a lot of them I've talked to, a few of them still trying to get a hold of. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the reasons why I'm telling y'all, this is the reason why it depends on the age of your children. If it's a little girl, you go into little places like, you know, convenient stores, you know, little small little shopping centers. You go in there. Don't let your child go into the bathroom by themselves. I don't care if it is a private bathroom. You open the door, look in there. Oh, it's one of those. Honey, lock the door. Go in there with them and look around. I thought, like, before the kids was going to school, I thought I was going over the top by saying, hey, when y'all go into these bathrooms, I don't care. Look, use your phone and look to see if there's any strange stuff in there. Mr. Ty, I'm just telling y'all, just do it. Just do it and let me know. And at first I thought, like, I might be going a little too far. But, yeah, watch this.
This is new at 5. More teenagers who worked at a suburban ice cream shop are coming forward as news of the owner's arrest spreads.
He is accused of hiding a camera in the women's restroom. And WGN's Dana Rebick reports on that from Addison tonight.
The Flavor Frenzy ice cream shop is now closed indefinitely. The owner, Stephen Weisberg, was denied pretrial release and is currently being held at the DuPage County Jail, voluntarily surrendering his business license.
It just seemed like a fun job, right? Like, I'm in high school. It was my first job. And it was an ice cream shop. Who doesn't want to work at an ice cream shop in the summer?
Raina Ashrafi worked at the Flavor Frenzy ice cream shop in Addison from March to September 2024 when she was 16 years old. Her boss, 58-year-old Stephen Weisberg of Buffalo Grove, is now charged with 2 counts of child pornography and unauthorized video recording after police say they received an anonymous tip and found a hidden camera in his store bathroom.
I felt sick and gross and just like, I kind of felt dumb, I guess, because I don't know how I didn't know.
Ashrafi says Weisberg asked female employees to model store T-shirts for the Flavor Frenzy website.
He would hand you a bag of a couple T-shirts, a couple tank tops, and then another bag that had 2 or 3 bras in it. And then he would tell you to go in the bathroom, put on this shirt and this bra. And it made sense what he was saying because he made it seem relatable. He was like, you know, I have a daughter. I know like certain bras look better on certain shirts.
I see the FBI here because I know their cars. And they told me what happened, but they say, someone, we're going to take care of it later. And next day when I come here, I see him arrested and they took him away.
Simon Tuma, who manages the shopping complex, tells us Weisberg owned this ice cream shop for the last 5 years and tells us he was shocked.
I found out from police everything. You know, what it was on his telephone, what it was in his laptop. You know, it's sad. I feel sorry for his wife and his daughter.
Addison police say they found 11 videos on Weisberg's cell phone depicting 6 individuals, at least 3 of them store employees, 1 a 16-year-old girl. Since then, 4 other teen employees have come forward.
But obviously, he's a sick man. And I feel bad for his entire orbit because he didn't just ruin his own life and affect the lives of all these young girls. I mean, his family, you know, his friends, his neighbors. And so the impact is massive. And I hope he doesn't sleep well thinking about that.
This investigation is ongoing. Addison police working to identify any additional victims. Coming up at 6:30, we will hear from attorney Antonio Romanucci, who is representing some of these victims, and learn more about legislation he is proposing to prevent crimes like this in Illinois. In Addison, Dana Rebick, WGN News.
Yeah. How devastating it is for that man's family, for his own daughter. Like, Nobody should be doing nothing like that anyway. But let alone a man who has his own daughter. Now there's going to be some weird stuff in there because it's like, dude, have you been, let's keep it real. Now the wife of him is going to have to ask her own daughter, has your dad been doing anything, tried anything? Has he been acting weird? Has he ever touched you? Let's keep it real. Ask those questions. This man has been doing this to these young girls. And let me ask something else to this. Let me add something else to this. How do we know if he has not been recording other people besides these employees? How do we know? Absolutely devastating. He had a nice little thing going. I mean, who doesn't like going to an ice cream spot, getting a nice little treat with all kind of toppings and things like that? Who doesn't like doing something like that? And now he completely destroyed his family's reputation. I mean, if his wife stays with him, I don't even see how. But at the same time, he himself, he's done. Like, what type of job can he get ever unless he go? I mean, I can't see him doing nothing. He goes to prison for doing something like this. Yeah, y'all can say he might end up having some issues in there, but I'm glad that none of these girls actually got groomed and touched by him or anything like that. But to do something like this is absolutely disgusting. I bet it just makes you feel just a little off. These kids, now that they know that this happened to them, they're most likely going to be paranoid of everything, which I don't really knock that, because I would be too. Because why wouldn't they? You never knew that he was doing this. So now these young girls at the time who were 16, 15, whatever that case may be, they're going off to school, going off to college, and now they're going to be looking at every little stall, every little peep, any little hole they see, maybe. And I'm telling you, my young ones, yeah. If you see anything look strange, I don't care. Take your pen and poke it to see what it is. Whatever. If it's a screw, it's a screw. It's not going to do nothing, right? This is crazy, man. I mean, you can't even trust a local open business now. And how do we know there are not other women in there unless this place has like a personal employee's bathroom? But how sick is that, man? Anyway, y'all, what are y'all thoughts on this thus far? What do you think should happen to him? What do you think is going to happen to his family? What do you guys think about any other places that you may know of that you may have suspicions of? I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. I like me some tropical smoothie. I love Smoothie King. I kid you guys not, even as a man, when I go into those bathrooms, I'm one of those people that just like, I've been like this since I was a kid. I mean, I'm curious. I'm the one that'll move the mirror. I'm the one that'll look behind the bathroom stall. I'm the one that will lift up the toilet bowl thing in the back right there. I'm just like that. It's like, what is that? Okay, now why would that random thing like that be in the back? That's me. Every bathroom I go into, if I'm going to use it publicly, I kid you not. No, I'm not worried about nobody. No, yes, I am. I take that back. I'm not worried about nobody doing anything to me, but I am worried about there being some freaking disgusting peeping Tom folks out there. That is crazy. As more technology increases, we probably going to be hearing more weird stories like this. That being said, folks, y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Put it in the comments below after this video. If y'all are enjoying what I've been doing thus far, let your boy know about it. Next video is going to be up there. Video I did of yesterday right here. If you have not subscribed, click right there. I am Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, open and praying. Every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.